Good morning, Miss Shea's class. I miss you, but I'm so excited that we get our learning done from our house. Now, you're at your home and I'm at mine, and this is how we're going to grow our brain for a little while. You might be wondering why, but I bet some of you already know, and that's because of the coronavirus. The coronavirus is a sickness that's spreading very quickly, and so we've been asked by the president, the mayor, the governor, those are all people in the government, that we need to stay home so we can stay healthy and happy. Now, the coronavirus is not just a sickness in St. Louis or in the Midwest or even just in America. This sickness is affecting the whole entire world. That's why it's called a global pandemic. Let's say that word global. Global. Let's syllable chin drop it. Ready? Global, global, 2 syllables. So because this is a global pandemic, everyone around the world has to do their part. Wow. So you have a really special job to help people all over the world. You have to stay home. You have to stay safe and healthy. And I have to stay home and I have to stay safe and healthy too. That's your job. Another job that you have is to get your learning done from your house. And my job is going to be to help you. Got it? When I say got it, you say check. Got it? Got it? Check. Give yourselves 3 snaps. 1, 2, 3. So, because the global pandemic is happening, Miss Shea's been feeling all sorts of stuff. It says, I feel. Oh, yeah. I've been feeling anxious because my schedule is changing. I've been feeling worried because I don't get to go back to school and see my kids. And I've been feeling a little lonely because I don't get to see lots of people. Maybe that's how you're feeling too. And whatever you're feeling's okay. I picked this story about a little girl who she feels lots of things, but she's going to help the reader learn about how to choose happiness right now. So, good readers are sitting up so straight and tall. Good readers keep their hands in their lap. Put your hands in your lap, in your lap. And good readers turn on their thinking brains. Now, the title of this story is called Happy Right Now. Ooh, and I'm going to let the front cover send messages up my arm to my brain to tell me what the story is going to be about. Now let's look at this front cover. Yeah, I see this little girl's facial expression, and she's splashing in the rain, but her face is still really joyful. The author of this story is Julie Berry. The author does what? Yes, the author writes the words, and the illustrator draws the pictures. They work as a team. Happy Right Now. The title is so important that they write it twice. Happy Right Now. Now, before I start reading the words, good readers make connections to self. So repeat after me. I can make text to self connections. Yeah. And so when we're doing that, we can go like this. Text to self connections. Yeah. And there's a picture of a book, and it's making a connection to a little boy. Now you might be wondering, why is that important? But good readers connect to this text so they can better understand the characters. So we're going to try our best to connect to this little girl today too. Happy Right Now. I'm going to scooch over so you can look at the pictures because that's an important reading strategy. I'll be happy when I get a puppy, a unicorn, an ice cream sundae, and a castle with a friendly dragon. Ooh, I'm making a connection to myself. Sometimes I think, I'll only be happy if I get this and that. But let's look at this little girl. What does she do? Or, I can be happy right now. I wonder how she chose to choose happiness. I'll be happy when the clock clicks the last second of the school day on the last Friday before vacation. Or I can be happy now. I'll be happy when everyone adores me for being brilliant, brave, beautiful, popular, and amazing. Or I can like me right now and be happy just as I am. I'll be happy when the worry monkey gets off my back, my chores are done, and nobody's grumpy. Ooh, I'm going to pause right there because this reminds me of a time this past week when I felt really worried too. I was worried about when I was going to go back to school, and I was worried about people who were getting sick quicker than the doctors could help them. I'm making a connection to text because I'm using what I know about feeling worried to better understand how our main character is feeling and what might happen next in the book. I'll be happy when the rainstorm slows, the icicles melt, the cloud leaves town, and the sun says, "Come play." Oh yeah, this reminds me of this past winter when it was super rainy and we couldn't go outside to recess. And I thought, I will only be happy when the sun comes out. Or I can be happy any day, in mittens, in boots, or in soaking wet puddles. Wetter is better anyway. I'll be happy when the sneezing stops. No more sniffles and drips, no coughs, no ick, and I feel better. Or I can be cozy right now and snuggle down for a sleepy snooze. And if it's up to me to choose, why lose time being gray, being blue? All I need to do is be happy right now, whatever the day, whatever the weather. Now, I'm making a connection to myself. This reminds me of a time this past week when I've been really gloomy and I've been sad. You could look at these words to help build our vocabulary. Another word for sad is gloomy, heartbroken, or devastated. Show me a devastated face. I bet you can think of a time you've been gloomy or devastated this past week, or maybe this past month too. And I'm thinking about this story. She chooses happiness, but sometimes I don't feel like I can. Let's read to find out what we should do. But, what about when happy right now is no can do? When the troubles and sadness are much too much and feeling my feelings is all I can do. Like a long goodbye, or a puffy-eyed cry, or slow sorrows with no good answer why? Now, I want you to be making a connection to text. Think about a time you've ever felt this way, and that's going to help you better understand the story. Well, look. It says, well, that's okay too. It's okay to feel sad or gloomy, and sometimes the choose happiness is a no can do. Let's look at that picture. I can breathe right now. In is 1. Out is 2. Breathe again. Fill my belly. Let it flow out slowly. Feel my body relax. Let my bones turn to jelly. Let's do a breathe in and out together. Ready? Inhale. Keep it. Exhale. Next time I'm feeling really gloomy, I might try that. Remember a now that was happy. Oh, yeah, that's like thinking a happy thought in your brain. And breathe. Borrow an old smile from a brighter day. Know that happy will find me again soon. Give a hug and get one. Help somebody and learn something new. Draw a picture, bake a cake, talk it out and let it go. Take a nap or two. There are all ways we could choose happiness. I'll be happy when I'm hopeful, cheerful, helpful, thankful, reaching for happy until I can grab it. The end. Now, I know what you're thinking. Maybe sometimes it's really hard to choose happiness. That's how Miss Shea's feeling right now, too. Because she's worried, she's anxious, she's pretty gloomy that we're not going back to school. But I know that I can keep my kids in my heart, and I'm always in your heart too. So, until we get to read together tomorrow, I want you to take the time to think about your feelings. Maybe you could write them in a journal. Breathe it in, breathe it out, and know that I'll be thinking of you. Bye, Miss Shea's class.